three different really unusual and interesting Tortue watches from Cartier here at Swiss Watch Expo. Louis Cartier was an absolute genius of the watchmaking world, and in 1912 he came out with this shape, which he called the Tortue, means turtle in French. But it has been one of the most successful watch shapes that any watch company has ever debuted, other than the obvious round or rectangular. It's an interesting case shape. It's not exactly a tonneau, which means barrel. The tonneau is flat on the top and bottom and just curved on the sides. But the Tortue has this little curve to it that really gives it a much more sort of a sensual curve to it that is a lot more interesting. And I love the modern sizes of the Tortue that Cartier has done over the last 10 to 20 years. And they've given us a lot of interesting variety because we have the original, which is just the time. You have the guilloche dial with the hand-engraved swirls that sort of mimic the cobblestones in the streets in Paris. You have the traditional Roman numeral dial with the blued brigade hands and a natural sapphire on the crown, the deployant buckle, which Cartier, of course, invented, and then the exhibition caseback. And this is a manufacturer caliber workshop crafted movement. And you can even see they've incorporated the blued Cartier C into the adjuster on the balance to really underscore that this is their own movement. And this one is fantastic. There's nothing wrong with this one. I could certainly see someone extremely sophisticated wearing this. I remember there was a movie I saw with Pierce Brosnan in it. It was not a James Bond movie, but he was playing this sort of super debonair, suave kind of guy that brings to mind that kind of guy wearing this watch. So, maybe it's a little aspirational for a lot of people, but I think that the more complicated ones are a lot of interest in them as well. So you might love just the simplicity. I do love a dial that has symmetrical, that does not have a lot of things going on it, a lot of negative space, of plain real estate on the dial. But I also love the complications. Now, this one that we have here has a subsidiary seconds hand and the large date. And the large date is really interesting the way it goes around. It's two different date wheels. And so you see the tens digit and the ones digit change separately. And of course, when you get to midnight at one of those times where it's going to flip over, it's kind of fun to watch it do it. And again, you have the deployant buckle, the exhibition caseback, the Cartier blued adjuster. But this is the one that when it came in, I was amazed. And I looked at it and said, I've never seen that one before. This one is such an interesting layout. It doesn't have a date. It's a GMT, and it shows the day-night. And the way it does it, here at the bottom, it has either the moon, which you can see now, or it flips over to the sun during the daytime in your second time zone. And it has a pointer that points, and there's from 6 to 6. So the moon shows from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and the sun from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And it's just a fascinating movement and a really interesting look, and definitely a watch that would be a conversation piece anywhere that you were to wear it. Give us a call here at Swiss Watch Expo. We're happy to offer a FaceTime video. We can show you the operation of the watch and how it works and ship it out to you. And these are all in stock and ready to go. You can have them as early as tomorrow if you get your order placed by 4 Eastern. We're happy to get them out to you, and could definitely make your day.